Hey everyone, Jaideep actually messaged me and wanted me to give you guys kind of a tour, a walk around of our ADA van and tell you a little bit about it. He thought it may be able to help somebody somehow. So that's what we're going to attempt to do here real quick. We're getting ready to get loaded up in the van now because this little guy decided he wants to go for a ride. So here we go. The first thing that we're super happy about with our van is the fact that we do have remote start. So if it were cold outside or even extremely hot, I have the AC already set to a temperature inside, and I'm able to go ahead and start the van to get it ready for Jacob. Then it has automatic doors as well, which I can go ahead and open. And the automatic door on the passenger side has the ramp that comes down for you. Now I have found that the best way, the easiest way to get my pal into the van is to back him in. I could pull him straight in, but then I have to, he always has his legs out a little bit. So if I pull him straight in, then I have to swing him this way, and then we hit this chair, which the driver's chair has this button which allows it to go forward and backward, giving us more room to maneuver within the van. Also, Jacob is supposed to ride right here in the middle, in the very center of the van, but he doesn't like that. He likes to be up front. So fortunately, these tracks are throughout the van, and we have them in the front as well as here. So Jacob sits right here in the co-pilot chair, and that way he can see out, see what's going on, and enjoy the ride up close and personal. The seatbelt works the same way. It just goes straight across him, and then we have the seatbelt anchored into the floor, just like this right here. Now this particular van is a Chrysler Pacifica. It's the S model. So it's got all the fancy stuff and all this. We are very blessed that this van was a gift. It was given to us by the wonderful folks at Racing for ALS. They have suspended their van program because they just didn't have enough vans for everyone. So they decided to stop doing this. But one of the things that Jaideep asked is could you convert a normal van? And yes, you could, but it would be extremely expensive. This is done through a company called Brawnability. And I'll show you right there. It's Brawnability is who made our particular van, and they completely remodel this thing. They take the existing floor out, the chairs change, everything changes. And again, like I said, we took the passenger chair out. It's in the house in a back room, so Jacob always rides right there, and it makes it a lot easier to take care of him on trips too, because Barb, my wife, sits right back here in the back, and anything that Jacob needs, she's able to walk right up here and take care of him from behind. So that works out quite well too. So we're able to just back in here nice and slow. And then even with his legs out the way they are, I can back him all the way up to the other door and then just gently swing him around. Pull him right up into the front. Something very valuable that I've learned with the attendant control to his chair is once I'm finished driving, either turn the chair off or change the mode from drive mode to like auxiliary or something, because I have a bad tendency of bumping this with my belly or anything else that's on me. So just change that mode, and that'll keep you from moving the chair, because once it starts going, as most of you probably know, it's hard to stop them. Then I have another video on our page. I think he may have already shared that to the Fuss page, where we put these in those tracks that are on the floor, and they are ratchet straps to tighten the chair down and get Jacob nice and secure. super fast in and out with these straps. And just in case you didn't see the other video, these are the straps that I'm talking about. And they just release, they hook onto the chair, and then they ratchet back into place. All four corners of the chair are strapped down. This one up here in the top corner is the hardest one to get to. But again, remember, he's not actually supposed to be in the front of the van. He's supposed to be back in the center. But this is where he likes to ride, and pretty much we let Jacob do whatever Jacob wants to do. Again, the seat belt, it goes on the exact same way. We just strap it across. And then right down in here. So for our communication when we're on the road, this has been the hardest thing for us to figure out. Jacob uses a neuronode. Unlike most pals, Jacob's eyes are also affected. He cannot move his eyes. So he's not able to use eye tracker devices anymore, like the Tobii Dynavox or any of those devices. He had the ability drive with this Tolt. This is a Surface Pro. It had the ability drive on it, which gave him the ability to drive this chair with his eyes. But since his eyes don't move left, right, or up or down anymore, we had to find a different device. And that's where we came up, we found this amazing thing called the neuronode. The neuronode attaches to 3 electrodes on Jacob's leg, and it has the ability for us to set it to a beep instead of actually using the communication device which he uses at home inside the house, this Grid 3. This allows him to scan and choose things, but because this thing goes off kind of randomly, willy-nilly sometimes, this doesn't really work that great. So we turn that off and simply give him the beep. So when Jacob needs something, he simply triggers this neuronode like this, and we know that's him saying he needs something. And then of course we rely on questions like, do you need something? Is it on your body, upper body, lower body? And then we name specific things that he generally needs. Or he might just want to say something, in which case we have to resort to the AEIOU low-tech communication board, which we all have memorized, so we just do it by heart now. But anyway, once he's loaded up, I set my chair back to where it belongs, close all the doors up, and we are ready to roll. Again, this particular van is a Chrysler Pacifica. I really don't know the exact cost. I'm thinking probably anywhere from $80,000 to $100,000, and there is no way we could have afforded this. Fortunately, this van, like I said, it was a gift. And there are organizations out there, I don't know who they are, but there are organizations that can help you get into something like this. Or you can do like our friends the Kinseys are doing in Texas, and they set up a GoFundMe to buy a used one. And we didn't get this one brand new, it was used. Sadly, the previous owner, Jim Gilbert, he passed away, and the van was then passed on to us, and that's how the Racing for ALS program worked. And when we're finished with this van, because Jacob is healed and Ion 363 is working and he gets back to normal, we'll make sure that it gets passed on to someone else as well. So that's it. I hope that this helps someone. I hope that this is what you needed, Jadip, and I appreciate you guys. I love all of you. Pray for every one of you every night. God bless you all. We'll talk soon.